Okay, it's long, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to do my best to get through this. So here goes. If you were to look up swimming in the dictionary, it would be defined as to move through water by the movement of limbs, fins, tails, etc. But if you were to ask a swimmer what swimming entails, you would get a much different answer. I have been swimming for more than 8 years now, and I have come to learn that so much goes into a sport that very little know much about. For me, as well as many others, it is not just a sport that involves getting into the pool to swim countless laps. The pool becomes a home away from home, your teammates become your best friends, your family, and the lessons you learn along the way are the ones you carry with you forever. In my opinion, I have had the opportunity to compete in one of the best atmospheres an athlete could ask for. I have also been blessed with the chance to meet some of the most influential and giving people I know. No matter what your goals are, where you are headed, and where you plan to end up, the people along the way make the journey. I have so many to thank for mine. First of all are my parents. Mom and Dad, you have been there for me every step of the way, and you are the ones credited with getting me involved in this amazing sport. Years ago, you two started me in a developmental class at the Sports Club of West Bloomfield, and as the years went by, we seemed to try every other swim club as well. You have both given me everything I have needed to succeed and to drive myself to keep going. But as we all know, there are times when even the best of us need a little push, a little encouragement, and a lot of support. You have always been just that. If someone were to ask me what I would change about my parents, I wouldn't have an answer, because to me, you two are perfect even in your flaws. I have had the honor of being your daughter for 17 years now, and I have learned things that no one else could teach me. Mom, you have shown me how to stand up for myself, how to handle many different situations, and how to respect everyone and anyone. Dad, everyone has their role model and their idol. You are mine. We are very much the same, and although it may not seem like it, I am thrilled that I take after you. You have done so much for our family as well as countless others. You have started a swim club, owned your own businesses, been there for Shane and me every time that we needed someone to fall back on. And you have shown us how to handle everything life can throw at you with courage, integrity, and honesty. I love you both more than I could ever put into words, and I am proud to call you my parents. Thank you for the endless support when practices got tough and the persistence when I wanted to quit. Dave and Courtney, you have both given me the best season I could have envisioned. Throughout my high school swim career, I have gone through many coaches, but ended with the only two I ever really respected. I love you both dearly for everything you did for me, as well as for our team. You really helped to put the team back on track, and look at how much we achieved. Dave, it has only been 2 years that you have been my coach, but it has seemed like much longer. Sometimes it scares me how much we are alike, and how in many cases I know exactly what you're going to say. You have been a great supporter of mine, and I know whatever I choose to do in the future, I can come to you for advice or help. I'm going to miss swimming for you, but know you are not getting rid of me that easy. I will be around, maybe even more than you'd like. Courtney, I finally got the assistant coach that became my big sister, and in many cases, my swim mom. You often had to help me find things on deck, calm me down, or cheer me up. You truly made the season one I will never forget. Both of you together helped me to realize that there was no way I could leave the team behind, and I have to say, I could not be happier I stayed. Thank you for all that you have done, and thank you for making my last season my favorite. Maddie, you have become one of my best friends, but more than that, you are the sister that I was never given. We had a rough start, but after being forced to swim at Western the spring of 2006, our lives were never the same. I got to know 3 other girls as well as yourself, and we have all become each other's support system. Playing frisbee, listening to Unfaithful in the weight room, throwing Gatorade bottles at one another, and carpooling to the pond are things I will never forget. While swimming is what initially brought us together, it is only a small part of why we are friends. You have been there for me through a lot, and vice versa. I know that next year will be a challenging one for the both of us, but know that I will be with you always. You are such a wonderful person as well as a talented swimmer. Don't let others influence your beliefs or your goals, Maddie. Stick to them, believe them, and pursue them. I will always be on your side, and next year when you fill my place as captain, swim with me in mine. Swim for all the laughs we've had, all the tears we've cried, all the friends we've made, and all the memories we will never forget. While one chapter of my life ends, a new one is going to begin, but I'm taking you with me. No one could ever replace you, and no one ever will. The point is, Maddie, I love you for everything you are and everything you're not. I love you for picking me up when I'm down, for finding in me what I sometimes believe I lack, and for just being you. Becca, we have swam for 6 years together, and in those 6 years we have become very good friends. Together we have endured countless coaches, mountains of swim team drama, and 4 years of high school that no matter what we say, we have loved. Next year we will both go on to our separate schools, but I truly believe we will remain friends. I know that no matter what you choose to do in life, you will excel. You have shown me what it means to go after something you want. You are one of the most dedicated, hardworking, and inspiring people that I know. You have taught me so much, Becca, that I will never forget. Swimming is such a complicated sport, and it involves so many emotions and obstacles. I know that without you and Maddie, I would never have made it to this point. Most importantly, I owe the team a huge thank you. I have to be honest, I was worried by the start of our season. Many members from previous years quit, and I was a little hesitant to how the season would go and what kind of team us as captains would be leading. While I could not have envisioned a better group of girls. We may have been small, but we were nothing short of dedicated. We got a very large group of freshmen this year, and I love you all so much. You made the season a totally new experience for everyone on the team and showed all of us how to be there for one another. Every single person this year put everything they had into the sport, and it was proven to be a success. This season was by far my favorite, and it is months of my life I will never forget. Summer practices that lasted for 5 hours and lunch together every day gave everyone a bit of doubt about how fun the season would turn out to be. Although chasing down the foreign exchange student whom we rightfully named Turkey added a little humor to the dreaded afternoon practice. Those summer days seemed as if they would never end, but before we knew it, we were in school again. Trying to get used to the crazy 7-hour days was hard enough, and the days were then followed by 3 hours in the pool. Yes, it is tiring, and yes, it is not easy doing the balancing act. But I hope that with the help of your teammates, us as captains, and your coaches, you girls learned what teamwork is, what the sport is about, and most important, how much every part is worth. We had quite the season for how much we were doubted. City meet, although coming in second, was a success. We were able to prove to Northern and Western our full capability at the larger meets, finishing ahead of them every time. To finish 5th in the league behind the powerhouse teams was something I knew could happen, but I admit I doubted. We also sent 7 individuals to states and were able to change up the record board quite a bit. Overall, we showed everyone what it meant to come together and achieve something bigger than we ever imagined. Standing up here now, I think over the past 4 years and the seasons I have had and the teammates I have had to say goodbye to. I am now the one saying goodbye and leaving my fondest memory of high school behind. It is hard to imagine being a senior and it being your last year. It seems so far away. People will tell you to enjoy it because it goes by fast, and most likely you will roll your eyes and say 4 years is a lifetime. But in reality, it's nothing. High school flies by, girls. Please trust me when I tell you to make every moment worth it. I'm now passing down the torch, but I am happy to say I don't have it down in my mind. I know what you girls will achieve in the years to come, and I am proud to have been leading such a strong group of individuals. Being a swimmer is so much more than getting in the water. That is a lesson I hope you learn over the years. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something, girls. Stick with it, enjoy it, and make it something to remember. Good luck in everything you choose to do, and always remember that the pool is a place you can always go for support. I love you all. Thank you for everything you've given me.